Welcome, welcome, welcome as we are about to get things underway here. Men's C Division action between the City Boys and the Calgary Blazers. City Boys are currently 1-0-1 on the tournament so far, and the Blazers, I believe, are 1-1. Quick action to start things off. As we have two teams looking to make a splash here in pool play. Calgary Blazers in black and orange, and the City Boys in their white and black. Ball brought down by number 8, Ryan Turner. Pushing forward the attack behind the net. Kyle Chichik, and giving up to number 10, Stanley Chartrand from the City Boys out of Manitoba. Making the trip to Edmonton, Alberta for the CBHA Nationals of 2024. Ball brought down beautifully, and then a great pass to spring the offense. Attempted to center it, gets denied. Great body by number 88, Christian DeJarlis. Hopefully I'm pronouncing names correctly, folks. As ball battle up the near side boards. Ice hockey on the mind, as we had a tremendous finish to the NHL season last month. Far side up the boards into the corner. Ball played back. Blazers keeping it in. Tossed up, brought down. And some solid hustle from the City Boys in the center. Dropping that back, shooting. Deflected and then gloved out of air by number 31, Sarin Verdi. Starting goaltender today. And ball deflected back. And then it seems like it's out of play. Fresh legs coming in for City Boys. Blazers opt to keep the personnel out. Face off one in the neutral zone by the City Boys. Up the near side boards. And a weird bounce. potentially had a little bit of English to it, where it rolled along the edge of the Blazers bench and then spun out of play. And the Blazers passed into the middle, stopped up the near side boards. And then great hustle by the City Boys to force Verdi to cover up. And we have ourselves stoppage in play. Some great hustle and effort by number 68, Sheldon McNabb. And then a delayed penalty call, and we are getting a penalty shot here. As one of the Blazers players trying to get the number, except the caps of the camera. Oh, no penalty shot. I saw pointed to the circle. I guess they changed that. However, 2-minute power play for the City Boys here. Number 22, stutter steps, passes to 91. In the middle, shot, deflected wide. City Boys stay pressure. And the Blazers able to clear it. Number 13, Shel Zabiski. 2 minutes for tripping. And face off coming in. Coming inside. As the Blazers short-handed. In good position here. On the face-off, sent it all the way down and back. Precious seconds of the power play tick off. City Boys try to mount an attack here. But on the counter with speed, and we have ourselves a penalty to the City Boys as number, I believe it's 90 of the Blazers. Great hustle up the far side. City Boys, number 2. Roughing, I think, is the call. That's Django Peltier. Have ourselves some 4-on-4 action here. It won't be too long before Zamiski comes back in. Shot scores! What a one-timer setup. Knocking the bottle off of the top of the net. What an absolute goal. Assisted by number 55, John Jagard. trying to get the number of who scored that. Potentially number 80, I believe. Ryan Turner hammers that one. Top shelf for a 1-0 lead. About 4 minutes and 15 seconds into period number 1. Ball deflected out of play into the City Boys bench. And we have ourselves a face-off in the neutral zone outside of the City Boys defensive zone in front of their bench. Ball smacked in for a dump and chase. Number 49 shoots, scores with the slap shot. Unbelievable accuracy. Matthew Peltier ringing it off the center bar in the back of the net. Potentially unassisted. And just like that, the Blazers score 2 goals in 30 seconds to give them a 2-0 lead. Rink wide pass. Blazers on the attack once again. Another deep shot. Deflected behind the net. Cycled around. And a little bit of extracurriculars there. As a collision comes in front. The Blazers back to full strength after scoring 2 goals, being 4-on-4. Each team being down a man really opens up the space. And a penalty charged to the City Boys, I think, for that extracurricular activity that was happening in front of the net. And now it's a 5-on-3 for the Blazers. Ball out of play, though, allows them to take the face off in front of their bench. Dangerous spot here. Looking to keep fighting. This is going to be a long power play for the Blazers. That ball cleared out by the City Boys. Number 25, Troy Trent. Sorry, yeah, Trent. Hopefully I'm pronouncing names correctly. You could let me know if I'm mispronouncing them by getting a hold of me on Instagram at Mr.Hamid. I love to interact with the fans. That's at mister.hamed. Correct any mispronunciations that I have. Let me know if you want me to give shout outs. Happy birthdays, happy anniversaries, in memoriams, I don't know, whatever you want. Still 5-on-3 here for the Blazers, up 2-0. And number 22 coming back into action. Blaze is still on the power play. Now it's a 5-on-4. Trying to set up what they want here. Rink wide pass misses its mark. However, the Blaze just stay in control. That one deflected wide and cleared out by the City Boys. Ball in deep. And the pass back. Nobody home. See the boys set up a wall on the blue line. And that ball out of play. And we have a neutral zone face-off. Opposite side of the City Boys bench. Some fresh legs coming in for this PK. Face-off moved. Up several feet. Now in front of the Blazers bench. Ball shot high and jump into that is number 31. Saren Verdi. Not allowing any funny business to go on. Trust his teammates to win the face-off. And they do. That one chipped. Backhand pass to number 8. However, Blazers unable to stay on side as number 42 gets a little zealous. Ryan Rodwell loses his balance. Shot down low, missing wide. Delayed penalty here as the City Boys can't catch a break. High stick by, I believe, number 12. Was the hand signal. And the Blazers back on the power play after City Boys kill off a 5-on-3 and then a 5-on-4. However, Duke can see the 2 goals on 4-on-4 action. Ball to the opposite side. Number 22 reaching. Jaden Bannerman trying to prevent the defenseman, Michael Bladden of the Blazers, from getting too comfy to set up the offense. Offensive zone face-off win. Shot Deflected up and out of play. Fresh legs coming in for the Blazers. And that one stopped as it's covered up by, I believe that's Jaden's long bottom. Blazers set up. Power play slap shot. Deflected wide to the far side. At the top. Back to the near side. Trying to center that. Gets deflected into the corner. And the stoppage in play here. I assume that ball cleared out of play. Rank wide pass. Shooting stopped by the City Boys netminder. However, the Blazers offense doesn't let up. Number 88 tries to dangle, shoots that wide. And they maintain control of the ball here. Pass up the boards, sneaks past the defenseman, allows the City Boys to change, get some fresh legs for their PK. A great job by the four men that stood in there for quite some time. Number 44 to the far side. Down low to the right circle hash, back up top. Change on the fly. Shot! Wide by number 51, Michael Bladden. Stoppage in play here. Offensive zone win. And the face-off circle. Shot down low. I believe that's number 13 slotted in front of the goalie, Shil Samiski. Trying to get a bounce to go his way. Wrapping around the boards. The Blazers maintain control. Shot scores from outside the blue line. That is number 51, Michael Bladden, giving the Blazers a 3-0 lead with under 5 minutes remaining. And I believe the Blazers will remain on the power play as that high stick. Potential The minor, I'm not quite sure with the difference in specific rules here for the CBHA. Blazers controlling the ball. Pass cut off on the counter here. Tries to deke. And that's the difference with ball hockey versus ice hockey is you have to stop in your tracks completely for a change of direction. It's not quite like ice hockey where you could use the edges of the skate to cut around defenders and use momentum to glide in certain directions. And the City Boys back to full strength. Centering pass. Pocket picked. Number 80, Ryan Turner. Coming from behind now. Mounts the attack. Centering that one, and shot goes wide. Gets his rebound, though, somehow, and number 29, Jaden Longbottom, plays that up the boards. However, the Blazers keep up the pace. And the pressure. Ball behind the net. Far corner and then out of play. The City Boys at the moment are atop of Pool A in the C Division. With one win and a tie, they have 3 points. The Viper Kings now with 2 games. They'll be at the top after they just beat the Junkyard Dogs. And the Calgary Blazers are 1-1 with 2 points. In Pool A action. Shot by number 44, wide around the boards. And that will do it for period number 1. The Blazers up 3-0. We'll be back after this. Welcome back as period 2 gets underway here. And the City Boys with a quick attack down 3-0. Trying to get back in this game and maintain their first place position in Pool A of Men's C Division Nationals in Edmonton, Alberta. Blazers ball out of play. And a potential flooring call that seems to have missed as I try to get some stats here. Off the far side boards. Controlled by the City Boys. Great turn to beat the forecheck. Potential 3-on-2 here. Reinforcements coming for the Blazers. And ball out of play, and we will have a neutral zone face-off in front of the City Boys bench. Face off one and drop back. However, ball lost fairly quickly to the Blazers by the City Boys, as it seems to be a potential offside. Ball stopped by Jaden Longbottom. And face off one, drop back, slap shot inside, missing wide. Controls the ball. Another shot, getting the rebound. City Boys try to clear it. Tough angle shot. Lands behind the net. Some shoulder to shoulder, shoving and pushing. Blazers come back and have control of that, as now the counter was ready to go, but a potential penalty here. Number 4, I think, was the call for slashing. I have no number 4. It could be 44, Kevin Rudolph. And the Blazers back on the power play, where they were able to score a goal. Had several chances. Missed an opportunity on a 5-on-3. And the City Boys able to clear that out. Ball driven in deep. And then cleared out. No flooring for the power play. City Boys get that and then shot wide along the boards. And here come the Blazers. Trying to go high-low action. Slap shot from the center. And easily tracked down by Jaden Longbottom. Offensive zone face-off win for the Blazers on the power play. Shot deflected wide, and Longbottom sprawls to cover that. Block drop from the center. Deflected and stopped. Longbottom staying busy here. Ball gets cleared out. And great effort by the City Boys forward. Slashing number 4 of the Blazers. We will have some 4-on-4 action. I believe it's number 4. There's no number 4 on the roster, so potentially number 24 or 44. As the Blazers unable to capitalize once again on the power play. They are 1 for 4. 4-on-4 action, though. They've scored 2 goals, looking to make it 3. And Longbottom stands his ground. Far corner. Turn around. City Boys try to get control of that. Hard stick deflects it back to the Blazers. Forward. Shot from a tight angle. No goal. And now the Blazers show some great back-checking effort. And City Boys back to full strength. What patience by the Blazers, short-handed, great ball control. My apologies, City Boys are not back to full strength. Thought I saw number 22, who was the recipient. Oh, no, never mind. 44 was potentially the recipient. And 4-on-4 goal, number 3, and his second one of the game. That is Ryan Turner. Who's absolutely feeling himself and now gives the Blazers a 4-0 lead. And the slashing call on the Blazers is to number 9, Kyle Chittick. I don't know where the 4 came from. Maybe the ref was signaling 5+4. I'm very much used to basketball signaling from the refs. 2 hands to signal the number. And the Blazers off to a hot start here, especially a number 80, Ryan Turner, who scored a goal in the Blazers' loss yesterday to the Viper Kings. And gets 2 more here today. Two more and counting as he looks to keep the pressure up. Alongside the Blazers team. Ball ran to the weak side as the Blazers look to continue capitalizing on some 4-on-4 gameplay here. Shot wide, rolls on the boards. And the ball stopped by Longbottom. Fresh legs coming in for both squads. And City Boy center gets tossed out of the face-off circle. So we're about halfway done. Period number 2. Rank wide pass. And a shot from the slot. Deflected away and then out of the zone as now the City Boys are at full strength. Breaking and unable to capitalize on that tremendous pass. Shot tried to flick up front, and instead of the Blazers just clearing it, they go on the attack short-handed. Spin move and a sliding attempt to center the ball. Doesn't work, and the Blazers this time, instead of trying to mount a counterattack, they clear it. Not without some added pressure. And Longbottom absolutely sprawling all over the place to prevent the ball from finding the nylon once again. And stoppage in play. gives the even strength Blazers now a face-off in the offensive zone, which they win. And the City Boys look to be going back on the power play here. I keep seeing the signal of number 4, potentially 24 this time. I thought I saw 2 in the other hand. Jeff Ennis, potentially high sticking. And face off won by the City Boys, but then pass back, and that definitely helps the Blazers out. Sloppy passing there forces the Blazers on a quick counter, short-handed. And the City Boys look to compose themselves, get into some form of rhythm here on the power play. That one dumped in deep. And then put out of bounds by the Blazers. And we will have a face-off in the City Boys offensive zone to the right of Saren Verdi. And the Blazers win that one and clear it all the way down. Precious seconds tick off the second period clock here as we reach, I want to say, the 4-minute mark. Time seems to be off as play continues. And the Blazers are up 4-0. No penalty call there. Just a strong collision. Weak side pass. Coming back. City Boys score! Power play goal to turn the donut into a churro from 0-1. It was slightly a 4-on-3 there. I believe number 9, Gerald Richard, scoring that one. For the City Boys. Potentially his first goal of the tournament. Play stopped for high sticking on the ball. The time that you see right now is currently off from what the actual time on the field is. As that ball is stopped by Verdi. City Boys trying to get back to this game a little bit more, 1 goal at a time. They chip away at the Blazers lead. It's now down to 3 in the final minutes of period number 2. However, the Blazers would like to score a couple more goals here. just to ensure that the first place team, their rally, great spin move, however, pocket picked. Number 10 for the City Boys, Stanley Chartrand, showing great athletic and hand-eye coordination. This was a diving effort by number 49, Matthew Pelche. And a great touch pass by 96, Dustin Kennedy. And with that, I believe that the City Boys will go on the power play once again. Potentially Ryan Rodwell for holding. If we get a timeout here. Action started again with about 2 minutes, 30 seconds left on the clock. City Boys with the man advantage look to cut the lead down by another goal. Sprawling number 42 gets danced around. Ball back to the top. Far side at the circles. Back to the blue line. Near side slap shot. Wide and then played to the far corner. And then cleared out by the Blazers. An attempt to dump it in deep gets deflected. Great play to read that off the boards. Tegan Lilly able to get that, and then a blocked shot seems to have really stung a Blazers player. Number 5 gets a lucky bounce, unable to run it down. Curtis Smith, as he was cutting through several Blazers players, bounced up, hit him, and then kept going forward, where Verdi able to track that one down. Slap shot from deep gets deflected. Stays on side. Keeping inside the circle, deflected. Great body position by the Blazers defense. Sprawling body, unable to maintain control of that ball. Calgary Blazers putting their body on the line consistently, preventing the City Boys from getting too comfortable. Streaking pass attempts. No luck, and City Boys Counter delay penalty here. Tough luck in the dying seconds of the second period. And Django Peltier, number 2, called for tripping. Offensive zone face-off win for the Blazers. Quickly try to go high-low action. Shot from the blue line. Gets stopped and sent all the way down. Blazers staying on side. To the blue line. Makes the play down low. Swings it from a tight angle. Another tight angle shot. That one a little bit more room. And a one-timer. Unfortunately, Ryan Turner unable to capitalize for the Blazers. And that does it for period number 2. Blazers up 4-1 as City Boys get on the scoreboard. We'll be back for period number 3. Third period action on its way. The Blazers up 4-0. However, they keep the pressure going on this power play. His last shot absolutely engulfed by Jaden's long bottom. Near side, back up top. And ball to the front of the net, tipped up and away. Big slapper from deep. The City Boys finally get a hold of that ball. They are at full strength now. Close to being too many men there. Far corner. Back and forth action to the dot. And a great defensive effort there by the City Boys on the penalty kill. Some physical play there by the City Boys. And they drive that in deep. Good hustle by the left winger. Strong stick by number 9. And big block shot there. Up the far side to the center. And another great save by Longbottom. To keep the City Boys in this. Up the boards. Ball gets stopped. As physical play has increased here. Play will be called down. A little bit of pushing and shoving. Double minor for roughing. Not double minor. Minors that counts. I don't know what I'm going to say here. Refs trying to get control of the game. And number 5 driving number 72 hard into the boards. However, I don't know if there's a little bit of tripping. Damon Savage able to get up, which you like to see. I think that's a signal for the roughing call, potentially. Django Peltier. And action's ready to go again after the referees reset. On the power play, tipped in front, deflected, and then cleared out. By the City Boys, however, whistle blows the play down as the net came off of that goal line. Tough break for the City Boys. Shot and stopped once again by Longbottom. Although 4 goals have been scored on him, 4 times the ball has made it past him. He's been absolutely monumental for keeping the City Boys in this game. But the Blazers have just been suffocating any offensive potential that they've had. Dumped in. Longbottom covers that up. Oh, great stick lift by the City Boys. You do see a player down in the corner, gets back up. Like to see that. Sometimes it's a hard fall. And Longbottom denies anything from going past him. However, he seems to be hurt with a little bit of poking at his gear. The game break here to make sure that he's okay. And Longbottom looks to be staying in the game. Blazers back on the offense. At the top. Slap down, pass long bottom. City Boys able to clear it. While throwing all the way deep. Blazers able to beat the flooring call, and long bottom covers it up once again. On the far corner. Cleared out as City Boys back to full strength. Great cutoff. Albert's backhand shot. And scores on the rebound. Number 89 for the Blazers. I believe it's 89. I don't have him on my roster. And the Blazers take a 5-1 lead here in the third period. A hard driven ball deep into Blazers territory. As City Boys try to get something positive in this game. 3-on-2 rush now. Reinforcements come back and even it out for the City Boys. Play out of the side of camera. Down to the other side now. Solo. Number 88 shooting. That's Rodney Fraser shooting it wide. Tries to get the rebound. And went in the defensive zone as the City Boys unable to keep control of it, though. Now they try to mount some offense. However, that pass had a little too much mustard. Offensive zone face-off win. Wrist shot missing wide. And the City Boys now look to advance. And a sliding Blazer, I believe that was number 44, Ethan Mitchum, slides to prevent the shot, but momentum kept him going. and ends up tripping. I believe it was Curtis Smith on the break to give the City Boys a chance on the power play. Now the Blazers cleared that out. And the City Boys looking to get past the four-man wall and up the boards and back down to the City Boys zone. And the team from Manitoba just can't find any space to get into the offensive zone. Ring quite pass, seeing if that allows things to get going. Offside call. And faceoff will come back into the neutral zone. City Boys win it, dump it in deep, and lose the foot race. And now a 1-on-2 situation here to eat up some clock. Up the boards and down. Right idea, but that pass, unfortunately, behind Dalton Chimichin. Or is it Chimichin? Blazers short-handed. Or they're not. Nope. Back to full strength. My apologies. Great penalty kill by them. Turn and shoot by the Blazers. Stopped by Longbottom and then cleared. And it is a flooring call. Bringing the ball and face-off back into the Blazers' offensive zone. Ball out of play. Fresh legs coming in for the Blazers with a 4-goal lead. About 4 minutes left in this game. Ball put in deep. Centered and stopped by Longbottom. Blazers shoot that wide. Regain control. Far side at the circle. Centering. Streaking. Scores! 6-1 with a great setup. And that is Kyle Chittick scoring here with about 3:30 left. In the game. City Boys trying to get any form of momentum here. Stopped at the blue line, driven back down. Centered and then controlled by the Blazers up the far side. Driving that one down, getting fresh legs in. Slap shot from inside the blue line, deflects up. Face off. Won by the Blazers inside the zone. Shot wide. Shot from deep, stays out. Sprawling is Longbottom, denying that absolutely tremendous effort by Longbottom, and then ball gets cleared, forcing the Blazers to tag up. Shot deflected wide and out of play. Blazers have control with the kill off the clock. 2-0. Long bottom coming out of the net to poke check that successfully, I might add. Blazers. What an absolutely tremendous save from long bottom there. And ball driven in deep. And there you have it. That is the game. Blazers win 6-1 on some tremendous scoring, especially in the 4-on-4 game. Folks, stay tuned as CBHA Nationals continues here on Home Team Live.